In 2005, we went to the conference, World Scout Conference in Tunis. We won, and after that, of course, we've done a lot of preparations. So in the beginning of 2008, we started with a committee and then to recruit the rest of the organization. So it has taken about 3.5 years with very intense planning to make this happen. But it feels very good anyhow, because the participants are very satisfied and we get very positive reactions. And of course, that is our payback. We are thousands of people who have been working for many, many years just for this moment, just to give the participants a unique, once-in-a-lifetime experience. And now we get the payback for that when they are happy.
The World Scout Jamboree hosts more than 40,000 scouts from 146 different countries. One of them is Nayara from Brazil.
Why do you like scouting so much?
Because on Scouts I learned so much, not just about the environmental, but with the friendly and respect.
People arrive and the social bonding begins. Another participant is Tito from England.
We came here this morning and we went to like 3 days in Copenhagen. It was awesome, like the whole city was full of British and Mexicans and lots of scouts.
Yeah, everyone was waving at us, they were all really nice to us.
Everyone was waving, singing, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It's just
good fun.
Massive party.
So what are your expectations of this camp?
Quite high.
It's going to be great, yeah. Meeting lots of people from everywhere, so that should be really good.
I reckon the opening ceremony is going to be good.
Have you heard anything about what's waiting tomorrow at the opening ceremony?
Nothing at all. But I think it's going to be good seeing like 38,000 people, like all on one spot, all having a massive party. I think just like a proper good party.
At the second day of camp, the opening ceremony will be held.
We're leaving at 8, half 8?
Yeah, it starts at 9 o'clock tonight.
So we're leaving about half 8 to get good places.
One way to meet people at the Jamboree is simply by exchanging badges and scarves.
This is from Greek and USA, Hong Kong, Japan, and South Africa, my friend. Is Mexico, and very special this. And England. I love this. And meet other scouts and chant, and when we chant the things, I give for them the card with my name and my Facebook and address for continues the friendly before the Jamboree.
This is the trench in England. Well, yeah, it's England. There's actually this trench here. What's it called?
The
River Severn.
No,
Offa's Dyke.
Offa's Dyke, and so this is actually in England, Offa's Dyke, and the idea is that it splits England from Wales, and so we've rebuilt that here between the English camp and the Welsh camp, and we've also made the Severn Bridge on it.
Yeah, and we put signs here, so that's welcome to Wales in Welsh. And on this side we have welcome to Shropshire. Well, it is England.
Is that nice to hear?
Beautiful. Just carry around Tito while he's eating.
On my honour, I promise that I will do my best to do my duty to God and to my country, to help others at all times, and to obey the Scout law.
This
World Scout Jamboree will be the greatest World Scout Jamboree ever. When I look at you, there is no doubt in my mind that you are all prepared to make this an adventure of your life. Take a moment to think about what you will do with all the experience you will have here at the World Scout Jamboree, the people you will meet, the activities you will take part in, the things you will learn, and the fun you will have.
Point your finger to the sky, and you insert your finger in the mouth of the neighbor. We take our own mouth.
1, 2, 3.
All the fingers to the sky. Tout le monde, les doigts.
Hi. Tata. Bangladesh.
Internet se base sur le Jamboree de la Sauveron. Save the world. Tornado at Jamboree. Internet se base sur le Jamboree.
Here is a station of oxygen. Next station is, and the participants have to do some, documents that refer where the catastrophe occurs and when.
They put a color code to every catastrophe and put that on the map where they have come from. An important part of the Scout method and what we are focusing very much on here is, of course, the patrol system, that you're working in a small group. You have to communicate, you have to work together and to solve problems. Then it's also learning by doing, that you're actually working and testing and evaluate what you're doing, and so you can do it better next time, and you're very much involved as a scout yourselves. How we have the listening and supporting leadership, how we use the outdoor and the nature as our arena. We have chosen to focus on 3 different key concepts. It's meeting, nature and solidarity. And in meetings you can think, of course there will be meetings on a jamboree. There are scouts from all over the world and of course they will meet. But we have been thinking about how can we encourage meetings even more. So especially when we have designed the jamboree, how you design the different squares and meeting spots, we have been thinking about this, and also how you design the food and cooking systems. You encourage them to cook food together, different patrols, and how you design the program and so on. In nature, we really want to share our Swedish nature and the public right we have to the access to the nature. And then we have the solidarity concept, and that is that we really want the Scouts to feel that they are a part of a worldwide movement, and also that we build up the common responsibility that we can act together, and we have a responsibility to act and to take care of our world and do it together.
It's about the different types of soil, so they will have to try it and see the difference between them. To see the dangers and the advantage each one has in different situations.
This is water. It's about rivers and erosion and what happens when there's floodings and stuff like that. We have 4 patrols together with one long box of sand, and it's split into 4 parts. So each patrol has its own part and then designs a river through it that then continues through the next part. And then we pour in water at one end and see what kind of erosion happens. And there's in each part, which is a country, there's a city and a factory, and they're of course supposed to survive, and they get some animals they can put as well that are not supposed to drown. It is to teach them to think about the problems with water, and also that we have some blue food color that is in the factory, so if the factory tips over into the water is polluted, and then that will run downstream to the country downstream.
It's about wind. They're going to make a windmill, and then they're going to tie a rope on the end of the windmill, and the other end of the rope they're going to have a weight, and then they're going to when the windmill starts to spin, the weight is going to go up, and then they're going to estimate how much power the windmill is going to make.
There are like 4 areas. This is the medieval area, and there are 5 games in medieval area. There's one, and there are 2 more games. And it's about physical work and teamwork.
Ready? Go! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
It's a crafts village, and the participants are doing a value-based exercise first. It's either to pick up photos to describe your life at the moment, or to pick up a value word. And after they've done this exercise, they continue to do 1 out of 4 crafts. So they print this word that they've chosen, for example, responsibility or charm, and on a textile cloth. So it's to make the participants think about who they are, their future, and their relationships, where they fit in society, and what they want to do, and also to make them listen to the other participants and to their friends and to hear what they think.
Almost. Then it's your turn.
Meetings, social bonding, and funny games. Tindai from Zimbabwe explains what this game is about.
Yeah, now we're playing Ninja. The purpose, we like the way we play it. It's like the main plan is to hit someone's hand, someone from the side. So, but if you hit him, you have to move once. Yeah.
Okay.
Like once. Yeah.
Are you good at it?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Yeah. Like a summer, it's very rainy.
Does it rain much in Zimbabwe?
In Zimbabwe, we have a lot of sunshine compared to here. We only saw the sun once. Okay.
They say that the next week gonna be nice, much sun next week.
Okay.
So let's cross our fingers for that.
Yeah, we better do.
What is this camping thing, the Jamboree and the scout thing? What is it about for you? Why do you like it so much?
I think you get to meet plenty of people and also to learn different cultures. That's the most important thing, different cultures and friendship.
Yeah. And to make friends. And to me it's like to make friends and get to know other people. It's like in Africa, you get to know people like in Asia and Europe. So it's like to make friends for me. I really like to make friends.
My name is Rumeisa. I'm from Algeria, exactly from Constantine, and I'm so happy that I am here with my friends and my new friends, and with you, of course. Scouting is it's about peace, about fun, discovering places that we don't know it before, exchanging ideas with other peoples and scouting, and to make friendships, of course.
Cut them. You don't go time. Just wash them and then.
So what are you making?
We're just frying the chicken. Then we'll make a chicken stew with peas and carrots and onions and tomatoes, served with rice.
Sounds really good. Is it a typical Zimbabwe dish?
Not really. Typical rice and chicken for Zimbabweans would be rice served with roast chicken, then a stew on the side and a salad. The popular salad would be coleslaw.
Okay.
Yes.
And is there guests coming to eat with you today, or?
Yes, the Spaniards are coming.
Okay.
Yes. They are sending through 2 patrols, and we are exporting 1 patrol to here.
Both our hosts and the participants have really much enjoyed it. And when they go to Camp and Camp, or when they went there, they had the possibility to actually be in the nature and to see it and take part of it in another way that they can do on the Jamboree. Of course, we have nature as we are standing in a small forest right now, and we try to use it for the program activities and so on. But when you're out on a camping camp, you can actually be very close to the nature and get that experiences. And we really wanted to share that with the rest of the world.
Today we are going to do 2 activities. One will be in the forest and one will be done by the lake, where we will do some canoeing.
Yeah. Better grab it. Ah, come on. Oosh.
No, the guy said 2 boys. No, has he?
All the boys, Zimbabwe boys.
Oh, I thought that he said 2 boys from Zimbabwe. I'm just straight to the end.
Oh,
Neil, with your shoes, bro.
Remove your shoes, no?
Oh, is that the rule?
No, it's not the rule. It's the ruler.
The ruler, how lame is that?
That is lame.
Yeah, that's lame.
The madness has begun.
Yeah, the mid one.
So is this woods, is it different from Zimbabwe where you live?
Yeah. It's different because like here it's all green, but then in Zimbabwe some parts are green and some parts are like that. And then parts like in Nyanga are like this, yeah. And here you have so many trees, but then in Zimbabwe some parts are a little bit of
It depends with the city.
Yeah.
Very relaxing. Lovely. A nice getaway from all the hustle and bustle of the Jamboree. Of course, they're happy. As long as they're out and about, they're very excited. We've been planning for this for almost 3 years to get to this place. We will be having campfire with all the scouts who are here, and we're going to each learn a song from the different countries that are here. Then they will also teach us some songs which they learned in the last 2 nights when they had other scouts from other countries as well. And then on our way back, our group is going to take a nature walk so that we also learn a bit more about nature here in Sweden.
It's very green. It's like everywhere you go, there's always a tree, but like in Zimbabwe, people are always cutting trees for firewood.
On the way back to camp, a Swedish scout leader explains the public right, which is unique for Sweden.
So that makes it possible for Swedes and other ones who visit Sweden to just go out in a forest or take a canoe and paddle on a lake like we did for free. No one owns that and say it is mine to give away to others for money or stuff. So you can be in the Swedish nature, but it's also every man's obligation and responsibility to take care of this right. And it isn't a law, so it's something we have to take care of everyone who uses it. And I want Scout friends from all over the world to come here and use this, because it's a great way. We have a lot of good wilderness, forests, lakes, mountains to visit. And if you use it and visit it and use it in a good way, we will continue to have this tradition for a long time.
The Scouts prepare dinner, and before the ending campfire, Tindai explains the name Zimbabwe, which means the House of Stones.
It's like there's a place in Masvingo called the Great Zimbabwe. So like the ancestors, they used to live there. So they are like their houses are built of stones only, no mud, nothing. So the room is very big. The place is very big. Okay, from there to there, you say, to whom does it belong to? 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 Then from there to there, you say, to whom to? 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 Say, well, start this side.
At the cultural festival, the Scouts are encouraged to present a piece of their traditions and cultures. The King of Sweden, who is a passionate Scout himself, visits the Jamboree this day.
Today is our festival day, so we are going to wear our traditional clothes and to present our traditional cakes. Its name is cigar.
Cigarette.
Yes, its name is cigar, and This is our traditional tamina. Its name is tamina.
That's we make it in parties.
Yeah.
Ragazzi, aumenti il volume, mi raccomando.
We draw haiga. Haiga is an illustration of Japanese haiku. Yeah. For example, monkey or Japanese kokeshi, and this is kokeshi too, and goose and flower or koinobori and tiger. Yeah. Do you know haiku?
Yeah, so it's a poetic tester.
It's a Japanese famous sentence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Please write. Please choose and draw this paper.
Okay.
Yeah. You can use this. This is a postcard.
Okay.
Yeah. So please choose these pictures or do yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know famous haikus? This posters represents. Yeah. 古池や買わず飛び込む水の音.
And what does that mean?
This is a frog. Frog jumped into the pond. Yeah, means.
What this is? It's pickled herring, potatoes, sour cream, and onion. I think it's very specific for Sweden. I know there are some countries who's got it, but it's very specific for Sweden.
The fish?
Yeah.
It's fry?
No, it's it's raw and it's pickled. Put it in
oil?
Yeah, in oil. And you conserve it like that.
Some heat?
No heat.
No heat?
No heat at all.
Oh. Good?
Yeah.
ठीक है नमक ज़्यादा है salty
yeah it tastes almost
it's salty
yes
yeah.
It's very salty
मैं बाथरूम में 3-4 जगह बुक कर रहा हूँ
This is our flag. Yeah. This is comment dirais-je It's for the Kabyle region, yeah. And this is the symbol of the Kabyle, a woman, and this one, okay. And this is of Constantine.
Sugar.
We are famous of this.
There is a district in Algeria.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like this. خولة أرواحي. Like this. Yeah.
Kabyle.
Yes.
Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Thank you.
Je porte pas de.
Très bien.
مثلك ما بلاقي بالدنيا ما بلاقي من الدنيا كلها ومثل جمالك ما خلق الله ونحنا لو بدنا بنات حي الله كنا جمعنا 100 مليون على دلعونا وعلى دلعونا ناخد حبايبنا ودعونا على دلعونا وعلى دلعونا الله يسامحهم شو عذبونا كانت زعلانة ولما حكيتها جنب الدكاني كانت زعلانة ولما حكيتها جنب الدكاني وقالت يا ضوني دخلت في زعاني لا تعرف اني بيجن جنون على دلعونا وعلى دلعونا ناخد حبايبنا ودعونا على دلعونا وعلى دلعونا الله يسامحهم شو عذبونا
Actually, first we had biltong, dried meat, then we had these mopani worms, like two full of these.
And what is that?
It's called mopani worms. They're called amatrimbi in the valley and anansi pachon. Madora. They're called Madora in Shona.
And it's an insect?
Yeah, it's a caterpillar.
Caterpillar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the other thing?
And we have small fish called carpenter. They're dried and they're very salty. Yeah. And dried biltong and cooked also. Yeah. Then salsa. A step food. It was full, yeah. It's finished, yeah.
So everybody liked it?
Yeah, especially these.
Everybody likes it.
Yeah. Wanna try? Come on.
Final day at the Jamboree. Time to pack up and head on home.
Today we've packed up. We had to put all the tents down, put all the pioneering away.
Yeah, this is the last day. Last boring day. Yeah.
Why is it boring?
Because we have to leave our friends and the people we met. Because it's not that cool. Yeah.
We are so happy, sad and so sad another side.
The favorite thing is mix and mingling with people. That has been my favorite thing so far.
The favorite activity is probably the stuff at the main stage, because it's good to see how many people there are actually at this camp, and to see everyone partying like that's just unbelievable.
Well, there are many things like
Meeting other peoples.
Yeah. And the games and activities, and now we know many things, new things,
And do things of crazy.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
And what happens tonight?
Big leaving party, I hope. I'm looking forward to that. Seeing everyone for one last time, and then I could have stayed for another day, but it's nice knowing that we're going off home soon.